project scans these books optically and then does optical character recognition to create a kind of backing full text file. The full text file that they create with the OCR is not designed to be perfect or especially readable. It's designed to serve for searching purposes, so you can find the text in the book and you can find what page it's on in general, but you wouldn't read their text files. Project Gutenberg, their goal is to create proofed, edited, electronic text files. And the reason Open Library does it differently is that when you're on their site and you're browsing a book, and I can pull up their site and show this, you're actually going graphical page to graphical page.
Okay.
And when they reprint a book, they're reprinting the graphical pages. They don't have the primary goal of the actual text. Okay. And the other reason they don't do the actual text for the books is because a lot of the books they're archiving are integrated between text and graphics. Like they might be scanning some kind of scientific book about agriculture from the 1890s, and it's going to have sketches and illustrations alongside text. And there's not really an enduring, perfect digital format that can include the text and the graphics and have a faithful layout to the original that they can really trust will be there in 10 years. However, images scanned at incredibly high resolution will be fine for any foreseeable future because it'll just be there, the image. We can always do processing on the images.
Cool.
It also accepts just direct entry of data. And the reason the page looks kind of like this is it runs on a system called Infogami, which is like a semantic wiki. And Infogami is spelled I-N-F-O-G-A-M-I. And what that does is it allows you to have collaboratively edited content and post it, but in fields. Unlike something like MediaWiki, which runs Wikipedia, you don't simply have free-form text. It's all very structured and organized, but still very flexible. Like you'll notice these little plus buttons next to author, contributions, publisher, things like that. Those little plus buttons allow you to assign as many authors as you want to a book, as many languages as you want to a book, as many items from the table of contents as you can from the book, and store that all in the system. And then someone can come back and edit it later by pulling up an existing book and then changing the information. But this information is also pulled from a large number of catalogs. They're working actively with the Library of Congress, many university library systems, some of the larger public library systems. I think the Boston Public Library is one of them. To take their catalogs and integrate them into this unified backend for not only reference but for people to come back and improve this data, because any given catalog, even the Library of Congress, is not going to be able to fill in every piece of information the Open Library would want to collect about a work. It really requires collecting data from every source, human and electronic, to try and achieve this goal.